Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69, and we are back with the IS4. Now, I have previously aced this on my contributor account, and I really like the tank. So, I have been grinding it on my main account. I grinded it all the way, which is one of my first tanks that I haven't actually used any free XP, mainly because of the STI, which is probably my favourite tier 9. It's amazing, and I think the STI is actually better than the IS4. When it comes to armour, the STI is just absolutely amazing. Amazing hold down. Overall, I think it is a better tank. But I did really enjoy the IS4, which is why I had to get it. Now, as you are all aware, in patch 4.6, I believe, the IS4 is actually getting... I'm not going to say buff. People are calling it a buff. I'm not going to call it a buff. I'm just going to call it a change, because in my eyes, it's not a buff. It's just going to be changed to how it's going to be played in future. So at the minute, the front armor it isn't so great, but the side armor is amazing, which makes it a side scraping genius. One of the best tanks in the game for side scraping. Obviously in patch 4.6 that will be changed, so the whole armor, the front armor, will be getting a buff, and the side armor will be getting a nerf. So it'll be no longer a side scraping tank. Of course it will still be able to side scrape, but not as strong as it is now. Wargaming want this as a brawling tank, which yes, it should be. It's a heavy, just like the IS7. So it will get a change. It will get a change. As I said, it won't be, in my eyes, it won't be a buff. It will just be a change. Now, I have 3 battles for you today. This one on Mines, which is my first battle in the IS7. I'm with my good friend Manly Baby from the Legionnaires clan, and he rocks in the IS4. He loves the IS4. I played with him. I always play with him. We work well as a team, and no matter what tank we're in, we pretty much win 80 to 90% of our battles. And it's just because of the way we play. We're always together. We always know where each other are, and especially if we're in the same type of tank. So we are both in heavies, and we was just going for the same target. Now I've just got absolutely wrecked by the two TDs, which puts me down to a one shot. So luckily there, I did bounce the IS7, and Manly goes to take him out. So there's just the Death Star and the Yag Tiger remaining. At this point, I'm not too fussed about the damage. Thankfully, the FV, the 215B183, the Death Star, pokes out for me to steal the kill. So just this Yag Tiger left. Manly is there with our IS7, and I'm not even going to attempt. So it was a nice battle. Kira from Kraken is also on our team. I know him very well. Very young guy. Good friend of mine. And we did rock that battle. So I finished on 3.3 and Manly finishes on 3.5. Kira from Charles. Sorry, not Kraken. He was from Charles. So we rocked that battle. We got 7k between us. Pretty much half the damage just from me and my platoon mate. So a few upvotes there just because you do unlimited votes. Why not? You always use them. So moving on to our next battle. Now this, I wanted to show this battle. It's not the best damage, but I wanted to show you the reason why Wargaming have decided to change the tank from from a side scraping to a brawler. So at the moment, because it's side scraping tank, you have to make the most of it. You can't really brawl in this tank, not like an IS7, because the front armor just isn't good enough. So this is where you take advantage of the side armor. So we are capping C, and we have got a lot of the enemies in front of us. So the first shot there was from the IS8. He could only track us, so he does take the cap down. Because he did track us, it didn't bounce, he tracked us, but it was still 0 damage. So we have now nearly caught the base, and again, we bounce one shot for 800 damage, and then we bounce another for 640 damage. So straight away, there is 3 bounces. So one from the IS8, one from the Jaeger, and one from the E4. And I've cut the base, and there we go again, exactly the same. We bounce one from the Jaeger, and we bounce one for the E4. So as they are shooting me, my team have pretty much got rid of all the tanks that are around. Now it's just the E4 remaining. So he does decide to go across, open himself up. Everyone takes a shot on him, and he does die. So I've only got 1 or 2 shots out, but I've bounced in total. It was about 2,700 damage just in them shots, and I haven't lost a hit point. So we've caught a base. We have got 2 tanks down, but the enemy have only got 3 tanks remaining, which is this FV4202. We take 1 shot into him. He does pen us. I am facing him, as you know, as I keep saying, the armor isn't great. But then we are angled up to him. So because we are angled up, there we take another bounce for 350. So we put him down to 82 damage. I don't want the IS7 to come and steal the kill, so I go forward. He does shoot me again, but I do take him out for my first kill. So now it's just the enemy IS7 left, who is all the way in the middle. We've got 5 tanks left, so I'm not going to get there in time. My team does manage to take him out, and overall it was a very nice battle. It's not the best damage battle I've had in this tank, but I just wanted to show you because of the bounces, because I was side scraping. That is why Wargaming wants to change this tank. I shouldn't be side scraping. I should be brawling. We do finish on 2.7k damage. Now, we had 8 hits received that battle, but only 1 of them didn't penetrate. So we had 7 penetrating shots, but yet I only had 2 from the FV4202 that hit me. So the rest of them was all tracks because of the angle I was at. Now, moving on to our third battle. We have only got 1 medium. The enemy have only got 1 medium. It is supremacy. So I decide with my team to head towards A, because usually you would go right on supremacy with no mediums. If you go right, there is only cap C, where if you go left, you have got cap A and you've got cap B. So the AMX opens up nearly all the enemy, and I'm just using the AMX to side scrape and for my protection. And we do have 1 bounce for 400 damage, and the enemy are capping B. So there we go for another bounce, just because of the angle I was at, and we do take another shot. So we have the E75 that was capping B. I do manage to take 1 shot into him, and one of our team is now capping C. So the Centurion 7-1 comes around. He doesn't get very far. I take 1 shot on him, and then our Death Star takes him out. So now we have 1 AMX 50B one side of this building, and then we have another AMX 50B on the other side of the building. So he just wants to know our AMX, which is good because I can take shots into him without him looking at me. So we've got 2 tanks down. The enemy have got 1 tank down. We have got the E75 that I couldn't really angle to, because if I start facing him, then I have got the grill, the E100 AMX-50B. So I would rather face the tanks that were in front of me and then leave the E75 to my side. So it is now 5 against 4. The AMX-50B has been taken down, and we have got the E100 in front of us. That he doesn't even want to know me, which is good. So we do manage to take one shot into him. The E75 again has been causing me a little bit of trouble. Takes another shot into me. Now I need to be careful, because if the E75 shoots me, I'm a one shot. And considering there's an E4 there as well, I don't really want to be shot by the both of them. So the E4 is now taking out our grill. Their E100 is behind the building, so I can't really see him. And I just want to take out this E75. He's low damage, but it's still a tank out of the battle. So just the E100, the E4 and the AMX-50B left. I kept behind the E4, shooting for 554 HE damage. And just as he's going around the corner, behind me, the AMX-50B does shoot me. So I did need to take that shot on the E4. Otherwise, I could be a goner. So cap points, the enemy are winning on caps. They've got 2 caps. The AMX could actually start running away and hopefully run the clock down. But we have one of our team capping A, one of our team capping B, which just leaves me to free roam and try and find the AMX, who is on a one shot. And just as I come around the corner, we open him up. I managed to shoot him first for our 4th kill. So the whole battle pretty much took place in the port. And we did finish on 4.3k damage. We made a little bit of credits, and we did get the mastery badge. So I'm back now to 100% aces, 1550 XP, which is quite a lot for the damage I did. Not great damage, but we done very well. We held the team, and it was only my 16th battle. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. I'm so close to 2,000 subscribers. I can't wait to get there. It took me long enough to get to 1k, and I really want to get to the 2k. So please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.